Hello, my name is Alexei Veil, and I'm a developer at Cloudbed Nokia. Today we will demo for you our second use case, which is showing alarms from Nagios. In the first demo, we showed you our sunburst representation of the topology. Here we can see the different sections in the topology: the node section, the zone section, the host section, and the VM sections. On the left we can see the details of the VM and the alarms that we have on this VM. In this case we can see that there are no alarms on this VM. Now we'll go to the host, and here we can see that we have two alarms on this host. At the moment the host is green, although it has alarms, but we plan in Mitaka to finish our set-deduce mechanism, and then the host will be colored in red or yellow depending on the alarms. Now we'll go to the alarms tab in Vitrage, and here we can see all of the alarms in Vitrage. Those are the alarms that we have in Vitrage. This is the resource type on which we have the alarm. This is the resource name, and here we can see where the alarms came from. In this case we can see that all of the alarms came from Nagios. The last column is the RCA column. Here we can press on this button and see the RCA of the alarm. But this feature is not available at the moment, and it will be available in our next demo. In addition, we can sort and filter all of the data. For example, by clicking here we can sort it by timestamp. By clicking here we can sort it by resource name, etc. To filter the data we can go here and write, for example, critical, and see only the alarms which are critical. In the next demo we also plan to have alarms from AUDH and from Vitrage, which are the deduced alarms that we create. We can see that at the moment we have here 4 alarms, 2 from compute 00 and 2 from compute 01. Now I will disable one of the alarms, and we will see it here in the UI. Here we can see our Nagios configuration and all of the tests that we have. Now I will go to this test, for example, and I will disable the alarm. And here we can see that the alarm was updated. Now we'll go back to the alarms tab in Horizon. We will refresh the page, and we can see that there are only 3 alarms here: 2 from compute 00 and 1 from compute 01. We can also go to the topology tab and see in the host that it has only 1 alarm. Now we will show you adding a new alarm and see its representation in the UI. We will go back to the Nagios page. We will choose some test, for example this one. We will enable the alarm. We will refresh the page and see the new status. And now we'll go back to the Horizon. We will refresh the page. We will go to the host, and we can see here that we have 2 alarms. We also can go to the alarms tab, and here we can see that we have 4 alarms, 2 from compute 00 and 2 from compute 01. That's it. This is the end of our demo. I hope you enjoyed the demo and hope to see you in the next one.